Bonjour, je m'appelle Mademoiselle Gérin, and welcome to France. This is the last country on your around-the-world journey, and if you have visited all of the countries in this reading challenge, congratulations! You have just traveled approximately 27,520 miles. Great job! But now that we're here, let's discover a bit about Paris, the capital of France.
Paris is home to a little over 2 million people. The city, which is located in northern central France, is 41 square miles, and about 90% of its population speaks French, though many know English as well as other languages. Hey, I have an idea. Let's go on a walking virtual tour of Paris. We will first take the Metro, which is the underground subway system, and we will exit at the Louvre station. Our first stop is at one of the oldest outdoor French markets, in operation since the 1500s, called Marché Louvre. It is only open on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but hundreds flock here for fresh fruit and vegetables, plus all other kinds of housewares and clothing that is sold here. Let's head out to our next destination by walking towards the river that runs through Paris and stop at a location called the Place Saint-Michel, a popular place for friends to gather daily in front of a fountain in the busy square. Lots of shops and cafes can be found here as well. Going across the river Seine, we find our way to the famous Notre de Paris, which means Our Lady of Paris, a cathedral that began construction in 1163 and was finally completed in 1345. The novel The Hunchback of Notre Dame, written by Victor Hugo in 1831, inspired major restoration of the cathedral between 1844 and 1864. Unfortunately, it has had to be restored many times. The last damage came from a fire on April 15th in 2019, in which the tallest spire was completely lost. Restoration is expected to begin in 2021 and be finished in time for the 2024 Olympics, which will be held in Paris. If we travel north, we will encounter a very unusual building for such an old city like Paris, the Centre Pompidou, a modern art museum built in 1977 that has the appearance of its insides of the building on the outside. It houses a wide variety of paintings, sculptures, and even includes a public library, which can hold up to 2,200 readers. Leaving the modern, we travel over to the historic and beautiful Louvre Museum, which is the world's largest and was originally built as a palace or fortress for King Philip II in 1793. The Louvre then became a well-established art museum during the French Revolution, holding approximately 38,000 objects at a time. Its most famous inhabitant is the painting, the Mona Lisa, by Leonardo da Vinci. Crossing back over the Seine River and traveling along its banks, we eventually come to the Eiffel Tower. It was once known as the tallest tower in the world, at 1,063 feet. The one built here in Las Vegas is a mere 541 feet, which makes it the tallest replica of the Eiffel Tower, though not the only country to try its hand at recreating this awesome masterpiece. Construction began on January 28 in 1887 and was finished on March 31, 1889, just in time for the World's Fair. It is considered a veritable technical feat, originally for its height and for how quickly it was completed. From the tower, we should hop back on the metro, as our last destination is a little bit away from here. Unknown to many, the city of Paris has a very dark secret. The limestone used to construct its many buildings caused tunnels to form beneath the city streets. In fact, it has close to 200 miles of tunnels underneath it. However, by the 17th century, there were so many dead that there was no room to bury them, and cemeteries were spilling forth bodies from overstuffed graves. So, in need of a better place to put its dead, the bodies were moved to the empty tunnels, called ossuaries. This began in 1786, and it took nearly 12 years to transfer the approximately 6 million skeletons to the catacombs. You can tour a portion of the catacombs, though many believe in fantastic urban legends about creatures that roam the tunnels among the dead.
Even a virtual tour around Paris has left me a little thirsty and hungry, so I think I'll have a bite to eat. I wonder if there's a cafe near the catacombs that we can visit virtually as well. Let's check it out.
Ah, look! There is a cafe right around the corner. Café du Rendezvous. And we are just in time to see that the next reading challenge, called Cool Books, Hot Drinks, is about to start on Monday, December 21st. Be sure to go to your Beanstack account and add your visit to France to the Read Around the World badge, and then sign up for the Winter Reading Challenge. You will have until January 31st to log in your time and possibly win a prize.